Digi-Modify!
Matrix Digivolution.
Hello.
Hi, Digi-Destined. How we doing?
We are so back.
We are so back. It's been a minute.
It's been a while.
Not stained.
We have been so busy.
We have, as the titular two gays of Two Gays in a Digimon podcast. Emphasis on the titular.
This is a family show.
We're in the first minute. We're in the first 30 seconds. We had a very busy Pride Month. My job is a gay job. You have a gay job.
Yeah, I have a gay job. I also got out of my school job later than usual.
Yeah.
So, and then it was go with the gay stuff, and now it's go with the Comic-Con stuff.
Yeah, and then we had a really bad heat wave in the middle of it where we would not have been fun to listen to.
No, and I don't think our audio equipment would have liked being active.
No. It would not have.
No. So we're back.
Yeah.
With Digimon Tamers, original English dub, episodes 18 through 20. Mm-hmm. So get hype.
I am.
Can I get some Guillemon in the chat? There's no chat.
Oh.
Wow.
I kind of made him like Yoshi, but he kind of is like Yoshi.
He is. He has a very Yoshi-esque.
And he's rideable like Yoshi.
Quality.
They're all kind of dinosaurs.
I think that they should do a Digimon game where someone gets to ride Guillemon like Yoshi.
Yes. They should have the Digimon to the Sonic racing game.
Honestly, I'm surprised they're not there.
They're doing some crazy crossovers. They're doing one with
Godzilla,
Hatsune Miku.
Yeah.
There's another one they're doing too. I don't
Which
think it's
Hatsune
Marvel,
Miku
but, it's
has
crazy.
a Digimon partner. So Hatsune Miku has crossed over with Digimon. Her partner Digimon is Agumon.
She will never say no to a check. She's the Lisa Rinna of
we
content.
also have been in probably one of the longest running female-led anime of all time, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So we've watch out for Two Gays of Bravo coming soon. Probably not.
Also, I feel like we have a nice little niche here with Digimon. I don't think we would have. I think we are.
So we had a brief catastrophe.
Yeah, she hopped on the.
One of our cats hopped on the computer. She had enough of this foolery.
She managed to land perfectly on the space bar, which paused the recording. But yeah, I don't think gay people talking about Bravo would be as
I don't
revolutionary.
Think so. No. I don't really even think gay people talking about Digimon is that revolutionary.
Yeah, but don't say that because there goes our brand.
You're so right.
We're the only ones, other than y'all. We love you.
Other than y'all who don't have podcasts where you talk about Digimon.
Yeah, and you might not even be gay. We don't know.
Yeah, I think that there's a substantial amount of people who listen to us who might not be gay.
That's cool. I like
that's
that.
Okay.
You know what? We support everyone here.
Yeah.
We believe in equal rights.
We may not understand your culture, but we accept you.
I like sports, so I have a brother who's straight. So
yeah, I know a guy.
One of my favorite teacher growing up was straight.
Yeah, there's one straight guy in my D&D campaign.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
we should talk about these episodes.
We should talk about these episodes. So, if you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, then you already know we've kind of switched up our format. So, we're going to start with just go straight synopsis of the episode. So, Episode 18 is Digital Beauty, or Beautiful Evolution. Talmon dances in the moonlight. Which, guess what happens in this episode? I really don't understand.
Van Morrison.
It must have to be, the English translation of the Japanese is so literal. Because, it literally just is what happens in the episode every time.
Yeah, I think it's also honestly possible that, they did all the translating. They got the episodes, they did the translating, they were on a deadline, and then they had, 3 days, and they gave one person, your job is to title everything. The English dub title is Digital Beauty.
which is like, that's vague enough.
Oh, right, I'm getting it backwards.
From like watching like the show up to this point, we can kind of tell that this is probably going to be about Rika and Renamon.
Mm-hmm.
But Beautiful Evolution, Talmon Dances in the Moonlight is the the direct English translation of the Japanese title.
Right. Okay.
So I'm like wondering if like the actual Japanese script, bitch, if you step on this. If you step on this, you're so big and chunky.
You're so grounded.
Yeah, you're grounded, girl.
You can't go to prom.
Anyway. Love you, queen.
Yeah. Love that crazy girl.
Love that crazy girl. Shout out to my cats.
I don't know if you've noticed, putting like a we have like a new mic setup. I have like a handheld mic. It has totally shifted my energy. I feel stoned. I've never been stoned in my life, but I feel stoned. And I feel like we're going to see how it goes. I hope people like it. I'm having fun. I hope you're having fun.
We'll explore this. More on this later.
Yeah.
So, anyway, back to this episode.
Yeah.
Rika has a hard time with her mother who makes her attend a photo shoot. Renamon has been distant. Turns out she's been meeting with Vajramon. Renamon reveals that she has been using Vajramon to gain intel, enraging the diva. The Tamers are outmatched until Cubimon digivolves to Talmon. So, we have decided that we're going to break up our notes kind of into like more sections so we can like have an easier time keeping track of what we're talking about. Yeah,
we can stay in like one zone and then shift to another.
So, our first, we're going to talk about important info. What did we learn this episode?
So in past episodes, I kind of felt like Rika was like lashing out against her mom just because she was different from her mom. I didn't get a sense of like pressure from her mom to perform a certain type of like femininity / like career. And this episode starts with her mom very much pressuring her to like be a model, be a girly girl, like wear the dress, wear the hat, like do the camera test.
The first.
Go ahead.
You finish.
Well, I was just gonna say, and so this is the first time where I'm like, oh no, like Rika is being like forced into a box that she clearly doesn't belong in.
It's clear that like her mom doesn't understand Rika very well, but like it's just her mom is, I don't think, doing anything like bad intentionally. Mm-hmm. I think her mom is like, I don't know what else to do to like help my daughter. This is like what I know.
Yeah, that's true.
So
the grandma, stay woke though.
Yeah, grandma is a little bit more grounded.
The grandma's like, that girl's a lesbian. Don't make her do this. If she's not a lesbian, she's like lesbian coded.
The first thing I wrote is, you want to be on top? The next like thing that really happens is that we see a lot more of Riley's outside of work life. Mm-hmm. Riley, one of the divas in STEM. Mm-hmm. She takes his like a fancy pool where she takes a swim and like some guy tries to hit on her.
Yeah, she's like, everyone's talking about how skinny she is.
How
like,
beautiful she
very
is.
Very 2000.
Yeah.
To be like, that's the beauty standard.
Yeah, I think it is like an interesting. I wonder kind of what the transition is in the original version. Mm-hmm. Where like, because it came from like a model photo shoot where Rika like storms out. Also, I kind of wrote this in our next section, which was like funny moments. Rika is in this, what her mom calls as a designer dress. She's dressed like a Lolita.
Yeah.
Like, which like separated from like the novel is just like a Japanese fashion style.
Yeah.
So she's just like a little Victorian girl.
Yeah, it would be cool if they gave it a different name. But...
she's got her Jordans on. Like she is in like some regular sneakers.
Fresh kicks.
Yeah. Her and the Pope.
What?
The Pope wears Jordans now. The Pope wears Jordans and hates AI.
Should we get the Pope in the pod?
Yeah, Pope Leo, come on the pod.
Pope Leo. The way I did not remember his name was Leo, and I'm the Catholic one.
I respect people who don't like AI. Anyway. Mm-hmm. So...
well, which is, like, AI in the modern sense, because in a way, all of Digimon is, like, a certain type of AI.
I think that we are going to explore that a little bit more later on.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Riley, she takes a swim, she can't get a date, and this made me kind of want, like, a spin-off of Riley. Like, what's she up to?
She shows up at Takado's family's bakery.
She's at the the Matsuki's Bakery.
She was like, "Oh, a cream puff," and I was like, "Excuse me, I have a name."
We do also learn later on from Vajramon that the Devas are here to vanquish humankind for the sovereign.
Mm-hmm.
So they are serving a master.
Yeah, which I put in my notes. I put this under important info. Their philosophy is basically humans are the gods that made us, and now we must destroy them.
Yeah,
like we have to go kill God.
Yeah,
or the gods.
Well,
or at least like subjugate them.
Yeah, and the sovereign is a Digimon master who won't desert them because they feel like the humans created them and then abandoned them.
Yeah, which I doubt the sovereign is. I have theory on the sovereign, which we'll get to in episode 3.
To.
Yeah.
Do you have thoughts on Taomon?
I do. Okay, so one of our other new categories for today. Yeah, do you want to explain?
We have a new category that is, well, we kind of did it last episode. We call it Who Ate, but this time we've decided to call it a giant sleigh. So I think it's pretty obvious who our giant sleigh is.
Yeah, mine was Taomon.
Yeah, I put Renamon, mother, obviously.
Yeah. So we're jumping ahead to that slightly because I didn't want to talk about Taomon in detail twice.
Yeah. So what's your thoughts on Taomon?
I think Taomon is very cool. I think the way they animate her mask face thing, speaking without having any other facial movement is I don't want to say creepy, but is a little bit unsettling.
She is a little unsettling.
Unsettling in the way that a friendly spirit would be the friendly spirits that are in Spirited Away are still kind of scary.
I think that in the OG Digimon card game that this is kind of advertising.
Mm-hmm.
Taomon is part of the Digimon group Nightmare Soldiers.
Mm-hmm.
So she is supposed to be a little scary.
Okay.
I think a little creepy.
Yeah, I mean she's she's a giant cat, which is cool.
She's a fox.
Oh, she looks more like a cat than the other.
All of Renamon's evolutions look like foxes, even the new ones that she got.
Right, which is why I was surprised when Taomon I thought didn't look that much like a fox and looked a lot more like a cat.
She definitely looks like a fox, kabuki mask.
Yeah.
So they also keep calling her Daomon, which I think might be a more literal translation, or might be not, maybe of Taoist.
Oh, I guess she is a fox. Yeah, I'm looking at a picture now. With Madonna's cone bra, tired. Taomon's cone shoulder pads, wired.
Yeah, her shoulders.
Yeah, I think she's really cool. She does have a perpetual frown, which fair enough. She is tired of all this BS that everyone's kind of. She's get me out of here.
She is ready to be dumped from the island.
Yeah.
Oh, we've also had a new part-time job of watching Love Island.
Yeah, which might be over by the time this comes out, but if not, vote Brinity.
Yeah, we have no real skin in the game as the titular two gays.
Yeah, we two gays.
I love to see some girl bosses slaying.
Yeah.
So
well, we it's heterosexual zoo.
Yeah,
we're anthropologists.
We're much like we are looking at Digimon. We look at everything in an anthropological way. So
absolutely. So was Taomon also your giant sleigh?
Yeah, I wrote Renamon.
Oh, you wrote Renamon, right?
So the same thing.
I did give Riley an honorable mention because she was having a hot girl summer.
It was a hot girl walk.
Yeah.
To her job, where she's probably underpaid. Did you have any other funny moments that happened this episode?
Several.
Would you like to elaborate?
Yes, I'm. My phone locked, so I have to reopen my notes. Okay, I'm just gonna go through them quick hits. They gave the model coach a really gay voice. They gave the cameraman at the model thing an Ozzy Osbourne voice mixed a little bit with Ian from Love Island, the narrator.
He felt very Australian.
Nigel Barker.
I kind of was is he fashion photographer Nigel Barker?
That would have been funny.
Honestly, they should have done it. It would have been funnier.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I don't think Top Model had started.
No, Top Model started 2002.
Yeah.
And
we're in 2000.
Yeah.
2000. We're in pre-2001.
Yeah, so unless they had the inside scoop. Or they were big Nigel Barker fans before Top Model.
Yeah, I think also just vaguely gay European photographer is a stereotype. But.
Yeah. The camera actually had a Nikon, the actual camera brand label on it, which I thought was cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was like a sponsored thing, if it was just like
They also
Japanese
work
company.
at a place called Amandala.
Yeah, is that a real thing?
I don't know, but all I thought of was Summer House, so...
We can't get into that. There's too tangly.
Yeah, we're not... look out for our, if Summer House cast had Digimon partners list.
Yeah.
I'll do it, too.
When I liked when Rika came home from, like, running away from the model thing and, like, walking around all day and, like, scaring her mom or whatever. Her mom's like, I want to talk about what happened today. And Rika's like, I don't. And then just walks away.
Also, I think Rika has such a fun name to say. Like, her name is Rika Nonaka.
Oh, yeah.
Like, is such a fun, like, phonetically fun name. Which, like, why I not refuse, but I still call her Rika, even though, like, I know her Japanese name is Ruki. And, like, that's what all the cool girls are doing. But, like,
at
guess
least...
what? I don't care about I don't care that you, like, think the sub is better.
Yeah. At least that's, like, close, though. Like, it's...
Yeah, I think we've been over that. We kind of think that they might have changed her name from Rika, from Ruki to Rika, because Ruki sounds like rookie.
Yeah.
Which is, like, the level for the Digimon.
I
had a funny moment.
Okay, yeah. Give me some of yours. I have more, but...
Vajramon wants Renamon so bad.
Oh, yeah.
As I wrote, he wants the Renussi. Much like a lot of the internet.
No.
No. And, like, there's a moment where he, like, I think he watches her, like, flip onto the battlefield, which, like, Renamon just went out flipping.
Well, me and my cousins went out flipping and
started flipping. Our Drag Race references are back, baby.
Catch Selena as titties on Big Brother.
Yeah, we're Team Selena as titties.
Should have cast me or you.
Yeah. But there's like a moment where Vajramon like watches her flip, and like it's all graceful and elegant, and then it cuts to his face, and he's like, oh,
oh God,
like in awe of her beauty, but
God.
also like a little bit like, oh.
Yeah.
And then in the Vajramon, like when Taomon is fighting Vajramon, they repeat, like, these shots of Vajramon, like, so much of him, like, slashing his swords or whatever, and I just thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Also, I think that Taomon is, like, she is, like, my hype moment for the episode. I also said that we should do a hype moment, or, like, hype or funny. I wrote funny moments and aura.
Oh, right. I kind of neglected some of the aura.
Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of, like, aura happening in this from like what I understand aura to be.
Yeah, I think of the three, this episode had the most, because Renamon is like serving.
Yeah,
aura just feels like a straight person of like straight version of like serving. Yeah, serving puss.
Serving puss. I don't know if I can say
slaying the runway.
Yeah, slaying divas.
Eating and leaving no crumbs.
Yeah, well, Renamon definitely ate and left no crumbs.
Yeah, because she was hungry, darling bitch.
I have to take a moment to talk to you about Digimon Beat Break.
Okay.
And I stan Elizamon. I loved her in Digimon Liberator, and she made her debut in Digimon Beat Break. And first of all, they call her Elizamon, which like I guess is like closer to Elizabeth. Like, and she wears like an Elizabethan collar and everything. But like Elizamon just sounds so much better.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
Also, she does the weird thing that they liked to do in Ghost Game, where they had a feminine Digimon partner call their mask human partner Darling. Except, I don't remember if Jellymon did it all the time, but like Elizamon has only been in this one episode so far, from what I've watched. And she exclusively calls this guy Darling, to the point where, like, there's situations where she's calling him it, and it's, like, so, like, tonally inappropriate.
That's weird.
That it pissed me off, kind of. And I don't think it's the same way that, like, people, like, leer over Renamon. I think it's, like, just a weird choice that they made, and they decided to keep it in English, because, like, now everything has to be, like, closer to the Japanese. And I'm like, I think that, like, localizing something is an art.
Yeah.
And I thought that Digimon did a pretty good job of it. In terms of, like, still honoring that this is a Japanese thing, even if sometimes it got kind of silly.
Mm-hmm.
But, whatever. Anyway, back to this.
Some more funny moments I had. They cut to Mr. Edgy Blonde for, like...
Yamaki.
I still think it's fun to call him Mr. Edgy Blonde. But yeah, they cut to Yamaki for like a minute, and he just kind of goes, "When will this end?" And then that's kind of all he does this episode.
So it's
kind of like, it feels like they're just being like, by the way, he didn't like die or anything.
Man will
like
literally destroy a species of creature before going to therapy. Has anyone decided, like told Miyamaki he should see a therapist?
Do you want to be the one to deliver that message to him? He'll probably kick a chair at you or some shit.
I don't think Riley gets paid enough to do that.
No. So. That's emotional labor. That's unpaid emotional labor.
And we don't want women doing that anymore.
No.
So, anyway.
I liked that one of Renamon, or not Renamon, Cherubimon? No.
Cubimon?
Cubimon. Why did I say Cherubimon? Cubimon, one of Cubimon's attacks was, Wagon Wheel! It made me think of Cher.
We did title an episode of this podcast, Wagon Wheel, What to See. Dragon Wheel, What to See.
Mm-hmm. I liked, like, at one point, Growlmon was, like, in despair. It was hitting the splits Kyle Richards style. Or, like, Kenzie Clam Slam style.
Yeah.
And then also, when they beat Vajramon, he's, like, doing, like, the thing where he, like, kind of, like, disintegrates into Data. And, like, it's not like, no! And then he fades out. It's like, no! It, like, cuts him off, like, a little too soon where it feels, like, extra violent. And it feels like, oh no, he died. Like, it feels, for some reason, not letting him finish the scream.
It's interesting because they're not, like, absorbing the data like they were early on. Like, we're not seeing that. So, like, it's interesting.
Yeah, that was my last funny. I mean, it was like the last one.
So we have a separate category for best line. Do you have a best line this episode?
Oh, I forgot to write that one down. Okay. I mean, I do think the best line is, I don't.
I had one from, right at the top of the episode.
Mm-hmm.
Rika's mother says, "She's the girl next door if you live next to a gas station."
That one was funny.
Which I was like, that's so crazy to say about your child.
Yeah, that's nuts.
So we already talked about our giant sleigh. Do you have... Our last category is buy flop.
Mm-hmm. Can I make a request?
Yeah?
Can we, from now on, end with the best quote so we can end on a high note for each episode?
Sure. Yeah.
Just because I like the show, and I like you, and I like the podcast, and I want to give good vibes.
Okay.
But my flop for this episode was there's a point where like Calamon runs out and like reveals that like they're all there in the stadium, and it's so like Jar Jar Binks coded, like bumbling sidekick ruins the plan. That like is like is that like it's the conventional writing that like brings me out of it and reminds me that this is a show for kids that is going to rely on like certain tropes for familiarity, because they need like an 8-9-year-old audience theoretically to like comprehend it. So I did find that like annoying, because I'm like, Calamon just being like having not the wherewithal to like not screw everything up, and like that being the reason they all have to get in a big fight is like,
I think Calamon came separately.
Maybe he did, but he still like
popped up, and Renamon was like, oh.
Yeah, it's very Jar Jar Binks, or it's very Steve Urkel, who like Steve Urkel's one of my most hated.
Once again, a woman, Renamon, having to like take care of the babies.
Yup.
My flop is Vajramon.
Oh, okay. Tell me more.
Well, he was down bad for Renamon, and then he got deleted.
You wanted to see that?
No. My other...
No, and then no elaboration.
My other nominee was Rika's mom.
For flop?
For a flop. She
was kind of...
She is in her flop era.
Yeah, she kind of had her head up her ass.
Yeah. Shall we move on?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, okay. Overall assessment of the episode, liked it very much. I thought this was a good episode.
I thought this was, like, in terms of, like, plot progression, maybe? The strongest. It was the one I had the most fun with.
Yeah, same. I think it also, like, it centers on Rika and Renamon, who I, like, find more interesting. It had a more kind of direct lore drop than the next two episodes have. Well,
like, I feel
the lore that I've been wondering about.
I feel like the lore is building in the next two episodes. Like,
yeah, this is true.
Clearly building up to something.
Yeah. So, this one also just had, like, a lot of different locations, a lot of, like, different little moments. So the flow of it was better, the pacing of it was better. The next two are kind of stuck in, like, a back and forth between two scenes. for most of the time, and that can make it drag on, among other factors. So this one also, this was my favorite of the 3 today. I liked all 3, but this was my favorite of the 3.
So moving on. Episode 19 is called Impmon's Last Stand, or I Would Like to Become Strong! Mm-hmm. Rise, Impmon.
Mm-hmm. That's a crazy long title, oh my god.
Impmon's hatred of humanity is to cover up his own insecurity, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
In the battle with the next Deva, Indramon, Impmon attempts to solo him. Bad move, chat.
Mm-hmm.
Takato questions whether or not Kalumon is the key to Digivolution. So, important information in this episode. Henry takes jujitsu.
Yeah, and his teacher is Tom Selleck, who apparently knows all the answers to everything in the universe.
Well, much like last season where we had, like, Cody's grandpa delivering, like, wise stuff, Henry's sensei tells us about the Sanskrit legend of the Devas versus Asura. And we get some thoughts on the duality of good and evil.
Mm-hmm.
Where, like, the Devas were heroes who defeated Asura, but, like, the people who were loyal to Asura obviously didn't think that way. So, like, there's a little bit centrist, a little bit good and bad on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
But we reaffirm Impmon's trauma, where we learn, like, the characters learn for sure that Impmon at one point did have a human partner.
Okay, yeah, I was trying to remember. We talked about this in a different episode before, right? We saw the same flashback.
They implied it, but it kind of was played off as like, oh, Impmon's having like a horrible thought about these 2 little children like ripping him apart like a stuffed animal.
As opposed to a memory.
And we kind of learned that like it wasn't really like a thought, it was like a memory.
Yeah.
So we a new freak enters the chat. There's like a weird kid that joins up with like Kazu and Kenta and Jerry and Takato in the park.
Mm-hmm.
Does
he quack at them? What does he do?
Oh, we'll get to that.
This kid with no nose, by the way.
And we did kind of confirm that Kalumon is the key to Digivolution.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's interesting. We also learned that the Devas are communicating via binary code, and Yamaki is freaking losing it. He is like, do you think we're gonna figure this out? You fool. Communicating a code that a mere ape could understand. And I'm like, bro, take a Xanax. Like,
yeah.
Do a lap.
Listen to some white noise.
Yeah, give him 10, you know?
Give him 10.
The new Deva is Indramon, who is the horse in the Chinese zodiac, or the lunar zodiac.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts?
I do not like it, Sam. I am.
Oh, okay.
I don't like him. I'm sorry. I don't like.
But he's like stands on 2 legs.
Well, here's my thing. I don't want to say I have, like, a phobia, because it's not, like, it doesn't affect my life big enough for this. But, like, the monsters that are, like, affect me the most in, like, horror movies and stuff are the ones that have, like, freakish proportions.
And he has, like very big arms.
Yeah, his arms, like, longer, or, like, almost as long as, like, go all the way down to his legs.
They go all the way down to his, like, legs, and they're also hooves. Like,
yeah. And they're hooves made out of, like, it seems like some kind of, like, brass.
Well, he's got, like, horseshoes on.
Yeah, but he has them, like, all the way up.
Yeah,
they're like he wears them like gauntlets
on, and then he's got like pink bandages.
Oh, okay, yeah. And then like his hair, his mane like covers his face in a way that is like kind of like Sephiroth-y a little bit.
That there's something just generally unsettling about horses.
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, I like horses generally.
Yeah.
Oh, and he also has like. Yeah, his arms are bigger than his legs. They also get wider as they go on. I'm looking at a picture now. He wears a belt, but like no pants. Yeah. His clothing is like it's almost basically like football pads, where it's like covering like his chest and his shoulders. A chest plate on. Yeah, but it's like a crop top, so he has like a 6-pack out, and then a belt, and then like no pants or anything. It's just like crotch, and they like kind of animate the crotch. I don't like his giant conch shell.
This horn of desolation.
That's not a conch shell. It's a cornucopia thing.
I wrote, huge massive pony, huge massive pony.
Oh my god.
Is that My Little Pony?
No, yeah. My not so little pony. Absolutely. My huge massive pony.
I like Indramon. I think he's kind of cool.
You do? I will say his voice was like
there's not many Digimon I dislike. So I kind of don't like the poop ones.
Yeah.
That's really it.
Yeah.
Funny moments that happened in this episode for you? That's really all the important information that we learned, so.
The other thing I had important info that we didn't really touch on is, like, as Ipmon's kind of getting the crap beat out of him, like, even though he's been, like, so, like, he's just been, like, a nuisance to the kids, they're still trying to save him. They don't view him as, like, a villain.
Especially, like, Renamon.
Yeah, they don't view this as, like, a villain versus villain
they
fight.
Did also establish that Rika could beat up Impmon.
Love that.
Yeah.
We need more of that.
I did like seeing Impmon's, like, in-game attacks, where, like, he, like, summons a giant fireball.
Yeah.
Rather than just doing, like, the bada boom.
Yeah. Oh, I do like his bada boom.
I do like the bada boom.
So for funny moments, I thought it was funny that they brought up the concept of Guillemon getting pruned, like pruny from the water.
My first thing was Guillemon playing in the water.
Yeah, playing in the water with Kenta and Kaisa.
Kazu and Kenta.
Kazu and Kenta.
And Jerry.
The, like, most opportunistic friends on the planet. Also, wasn't there, like, a fourth?
There's been a couple other kids that they've thrown in, but, like, Kazu, Kenta, and Jerry are,
like, the
especially in these episodes, are very cemented as, like, this is a supporting cast.
These are the friend of.
Yeah. The morally corrupt Kazu and Kenta.
I laughed at Calamon ripping on those girls' makeup.
The Gyarus.
The Gyarus, yeah. Did someone say this to Immon, or did Immon say it to somebody? He goes, "People laugh at you a lot, huh?"
Oh, that was that's my best line.
That's your best line? Yeah. Okay. Yamaki kicking the chair down in his tantrum, like a child, as opposed to a highly paid government employee responsible for an entire department. When Creepy Boy showed up, I just wrote, "Who TF is that?"
So I wrote...
Or was that?
New freak, scream and run.
Scream and run, and,
he just went like... Rah! And then he, like, ran away.
Yeah, and he kind of, like... He, like, drags his knuckles on the ground, too. Like, he doesn't have, like, fully human posture. So, I don't know. He looks like he's giving me Ditto, like, from Pokemon.
Like, specifically, like, Popcopia.
Yeah, like, Popcopia. Yeah, it's like, that's, like, what it's 100% giving.
Yeah. I did have a moment... Oh, I also... it was really sweet that they, like, were trying to, like, hype up Impmon, and, like, Renamon was like, this is Impmon's fight, and, like, it was a little funny watching Impmon getting his ass beat, and then be like, put him up! Like...
Yeah. That was a good one.
All I could think of was that meme of, like Kingdom Hearts Mickey Mouse being like, they're beating your ass, and the quote retweets.
I have not been exposed to that meme, but I am so glad that you just did. I love
but
that.
I also thought that, like, this was a moment of aura, was Impmon, like,
not
trying to
up.
Square up against Indramon.
Yeah. He, I mean, it's, like, pure arrogance and, like, naivete, but it's also, like, kind of baller.
Yeah, it's gritty.
I wrote insane property damage from Impmon, like, jumping on everyone's cars and denting them. And then there's a point where, like...
Everyone's cars getting destroyed by Indramon.
Yeah, and then they're all, like, yelling at him or whatever, and he's just kind of, like, chirping at them back. And it reminded me of that one Plankton scene that goes viral, like, every 6 months. That's like, well, Plankton really had the smoke. And it's like, he says something to, like, a kid, and, like, he, like, roasts the kid, and then the mom walks up and is like, don't talk to my kid that way. And then he roasts the mom, and then the dad walks up and is like, don't roast my wife that way. And then he roasts the dad, and then the grandma walks up and is like, don't roast my son that way. And he's like, you'll put you 6 feet under, grandma. Or something like that. Yeah, and like, where he just, like, is escalatingly roasting people.
Steals an ice cream cone from a little girl.
Yeah, that was Impmon's energy in this episode, was, like, Plankton's, like, tomfoolery.
Impmon has been such, like, a shithead, basically, this whole time. Like, vaguely threatening, but, like, mostly not. And then, like, totally demolished by Renamon. Like,
yeah.
But it was, like... Do we see it in these episodes? There's, like, a moment where Impmon is, like, laying on the street, like, he's gotten his ass kicked, and it looks like he's, like, gonna fade into, like, particles, like he's gonna be destroyed.
Yeah, he's like it's like swelling up and down.
Yeah, it was like, it was sad.
It was sad, It was also funny, though, when he was like, yeah, I know a lot about humility. And I'm like, no, you fucking don't.
No, not at all.
You silly, silly goblin.
Yeah.
Shiloh, do you have any thoughts?
Not enough Gatomon.
No. You might have heard her sniffing the microphone.
So who was your flop this episode?
That damn lighter.
The lighter?
Every time they got to Yamaki, he's playing with that lighter.
Huh?
And it's like, it was cool early on to, like, establish him as, like...
A smoker.
Like a smoker, like, slightly neurotic. He has to, like, flip a midnight joker.
A midnight joker, yeah.
Oh my god. Him flipping it is clearly, like, a stimming thing, so he's, like, a little bit, like... I don't want to say, like, ADHD, but he's, like, a little bit, like... Oh, I have to, like, do something with my hands to, like, focus or whatever.
Yeah, he's fidgeting.
Yeah, he's fidgeting. He's, like, anxious.
He's so angry. Go to
but,
therapy.
But we, like, that was, like, episode, like, 2 that we saw that, maybe? And it's now episode 19, and we have seen plenty of Yumaki, and every time it's that damn lighter. So I don't need it anymore.
My flop was Impmon.
Your flop was Impmon?
Well, he got his ass beat in the comments, so, like...
Okay. He was my sleigh.
Oh. Oops.
Because he... Not oops. Because, like... Okay, hear me out. He's a funny little guy, and he got a lot of screen time. He drove the episode.
It is about him, but, like, he still flopped.
He slayed and flopped.
He's, Play Sun, Flop Moon, Digivolution Rising.
Oh my god, he's bisexual?
Obviously.
Yeah, you're right. Well, look at his little costume.
Freak. Just kidding. I love Impmon.
We don't mean to imply that bi people are freaks. We're not those type of gays.
I mean, if they want to be.
I mean, yeah, but like not inherently.
Whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
My slay was Indramon.
My op.
Yeah, he kind of ate, though. Like, he stunted on them.
He did. He was like, literally nothing stopped me.
No.
Was this... Maybe it happened in the next episode, so I don't necessarily want to see it.
So, Indramon just, like, does kind of, like, disappear.
What do you mean?
Doesn't he?
No, this episode pauses with them still fighting.
Oh.
It's literally, like, to be continued.
Yeah, it's to be continued. Anyway, Oops.
We can cut that so your street cred can remain intact.
That's okay. I want to maintain realness.
Yeah, and your streets are, that one square that I'm forgetting the name of that we went to all the time in Time Stranger. Ishibara, something like that? Akihabara. Yeah. I wasn't that far off.
Those are my streets. A place I've never been in real life.
We'll go one day.
Okay, so what's your best line?
Probably the humility. I don't remember the exact quote, but like him being like, I know all about humility. It's very... My best line is going to often be like something funny that something happened. It's not going to be like something...
Oh, yeah, mine is usually funny.
Okay, good.
So my best line is actually a little back and forth where Impmon is puffing and puffing off after being like humiliated once again. And Kalumon's following him, and Impmon hears an ominous laugh, which is which ends up being Indramon, and Impmon goes, "That laugh! I've heard it before!" And Kalumon goes, "People laugh at you a lot, huh?"
Yeah, that is a good one.
It's really funny. Nothing like shade from a little baby rabbit thing.
Yeah. Oh, my other favorite quote was, I again don't have the exact thing, but Impmon says something about like Lindbergh cheese. He says like, but he says it like about himself. I don't.
Maybe Lindbergh is like expensive fancy cheese.
Yeah. But like, which child would know that?
Again, like this was like the late 90s, early 2000s, where like so much stuff was like aimed at kids, but like was made by parents.
True.
So like a lot of these people like were like, yeah, the kids are gonna watch it, but like I know that like I watch this stuff with my kids. Like
true.
So
maybe there was also like a big Lindbergh cheese moment in like 1999. Like maybe it was having a thing. Like like Kale had a thing for a while.
Yeah, Lindbergh cheese was the avocado toast of the 90s.
Oh my god, is avocado toast like still in, or is that like so 2023?
I don't know. They haven't been making it on Love Island lately.
That's true. They've been doing like pancakes.
I know. Like, the girls are eating carbs.
Those are carbs.
Yeah. Episode 20 is Out of the Blue / The Last Resort is This. Blue Card of Friendship. Impmon is defeated by Indramon, who seems to self-destruct willingly. Papa Wong meets the Juggernaut program and is asked to help destroy the Digimon. Indramon rematerializes and seems impervious to attacks from the Tamers and the military. Takada uses the blue card given to him by Kazu And then War Growlmon destroys Intramon. So some important info that we learned. Mm-hmm. They're working that knot at the Hypnos. That's what I wrote.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they're like really testing out Juggernaut and Hypnos. They really want it to work. Yamaki is like spiraling over stuff as usual.
Yeah.
Weird Hat Boy is back.
Mm-hmm.
The little freak. And we see that he kind of wants the G-Power.
Yeah, he's like aggressive for it.
He like tries to lunge for Takada's Digivice.
Clearly no one taught him how to share properly.
Period. Jerry, we see a lot of her like showing concern and her wishing that she could be a tamer to help.
Yeah, which like, girl, you're probably going to be in like
more on this later.
Yeah.
And I wrote that her, Kazu, and Kenta awfully close to the action.
Mm.
We meet the Monster Makers,
except
for Shibumi, and we say hashtag Shibumi was right.
Yep.
Shibumi predicted that the Digimon, when they created them back in the 80s, would become sentient and like meet with humans. So, more on that later. And Yamaki wants to trick the Digimon into destruction by using their original creators, the Monster Makers. Mm-hmm. That's his plan.
Yeah.
Okay, funny moments this episode.
Well, I have some important info.
Oh, what's your important info?
Well, it's like a theory.
A Digimon theory.
I think Shibumi is the Sovereign.
They did say in the last episode that, or in episode 18, that the Sovereign is a Digimon.
Yeah, but I don't believe that. I think they're wrong.
Maybe they don't know. Maybe
they think he's like appearing to them as some kind of Digimon.
Oh, okay.
Because some of the also like some Digimon are humanoid. Yeah,
Vashamon was really mad when Cubimon became more humanoid as Taomon.
Yeah, and like, what's his name? Is Genai isn't Digimon, isn't
He's like a digital life form.
Yeah.
But like Anjumon and Anjumon.
Yeah. And there's like others that were like Andromon kind of, Momimon kind of.
Yeah.
Arakenimon. When she's in disguise.
My queen. I miss you.
I know, spinning her webs.
Yeah.
So that was you mentioned everything else. Oh, no, the other thing was, I couldn't tell if this was just, like, a throwaway line because, like, he's a Digimon and he's, like, a traitor to their kind, or if there was, like, more lore being hinted at, but Injurmon calls Ipmon a traitor.
A traitor, yeah.
Which, like, I'm not sure if that's just, like, oh, well, like, you're siding with the humans, that makes you a traitor, or, like, Ipmon specifically, like, was part of their group at some point, or,
that's like a cool theory.
Thank you. Yeah. I think it probably is just the first thing, but maybe it's hidden lore that I'm unlocking.
Yeah. You're fan, or maybe you're fanficking.
Yeah, maybe.
I feel a little bad. My first funny moment is Impmon getting his ass kicked by Indramon. It happened so fast that, like, it made me laugh.
Yeah, and then he's just kind of not there. Yeah, like, he's not dead. He's just, like, kind of, like...
Yeah.
He's, like, bleeding out on the sidewalk, and they kind of, like, just let him do that for the rest of the episode.
He, like, runs and hides, basically.
Yeah.
So.
He kind of looks like, you know, in Family Guy, when, like, Peter or whoever gets, like, hurt really bad, but, like, hit by a car or whatever. And he'll have that one pose on the ground where his, like, arm is bent backwards. That's kind of what Itmon's giving this episode.
A little bit. Well, they do the, like... It was almost a take on the classic, like, Yamcha defeated pose from Dragon Ball.
Yep.
So, my next, like, funny moment is we got, like, kind of the first instance of Gilmon bread. It'll come back.
Gilmon bread?
Kazu and Kenta are asking Takado's dad to make Gilmon bread.
Oh, yeah. And then the dad's like, what the hell? And
what does that mean?
He's like, and Takado's like, you're outing me to my dad. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Takado and his little gay
But of course,
friends.
his dad, as established by his mom, his dad is kind of a dumbass.
Yeah.
So his dad doesn't, like,
well,
know
the
what the hell's
mom
going
was
on.
like, check the bread box. You've been studying so hard lately, because she made him like a little treat.
Yeah. It was some kind of tart that he didn't appreciate.
I know. What a jerk.
I know. Prison henny. Jumpsuit and all. The stripes are not slimming, baby.
What are you doing?
I don't know what that was.
We gave you a handheld mic, and suddenly you have so much power.
It unlocked something within me. Something has changed within me. Something is not the same. That's not the same
I'm
as...
through with playing
I'm through with table mics.
the rules of someone else's game.
You were saying before we get copyright.
Yeah.
Or Disney or whoever the hell owns Wicked.
I think,
Paramount?
I have no idea.
Universal? Yes, because it's on Peacock.
Yeah. The weird boy shows up in a way that's kind of funny. It's like Takato, Kazu, and Kenta like walking, and then like it's like a frame of them like going past like a signpost or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then it's suddenly Takato, Kazu, and Kenta, and then like the weird boy.
Yeah, and I'm like, this is not a mystery. I care to like have like be breadcrumbed out across like the next like 4 episodes or whatever.
Okay.
I just want to know what the fuck this guy's deal is.
Yeah.
I don't like him, and yeah.
We see that Jianyu is in Hypnosis building, and he stumbles across Juggernaut in the whole Hypnosis program, and Yamaki says, "No reason to fear. This project is sanctioned by the government." And I went, well, okay. That's not a reason to be scared.
A lot. Most terrible things that have happened in the world have been sanctioned by a government.
Yeah. I have some hype moments.
I have some more funnies.
Okay.
Yamaki and some other suit have like a conversation. Meanwhile, they're walking down the world's longest hallway, or they're walking in place because it's just a plain hallway with just a red floor, no wall decorations, and it's at least like 25 seconds of them like walking at speed. And like the background movie, it's a very long hallway. It's not that funny, but it's kind of funny. It's like a 4 out of 10.
It is a little funny when they like reuse the same shots.
Yeah. I wrote the cornucopia of doom.
Oh, that is one of my hype moments. I thought Horn of Desolation was like a really cool attack.
It is a cool attack. I do think they could have designed it a little bit less doofy looking.
I thought it was cool because he like fires something like out of his like cornucopia like a cannon.
I think what it is it's almost too big for him. He has to like kind of like two-hand it, which makes it like a weird like awkward like pose, or two-hoof it, I should say.
He's huffing it, honey.
And then this is like kind of a funny moment. Kind of, I was like, well, what the hell, man? When they bring Mr. Wong in, and it's like all the other people. There's 4 other people in the room, and we get a shot of like one of them, like it's like her looking straight into camera. It's like Curly, and then it's like another one looking straight to camera, and we get his name's like Babble, and then we get a third one, and her name's Daisy, and the 4th one just doesn't get one or like a name.
Oh,
and I'm like,
no, because he walked in and we got like a shot of his face.
Oh, right,
and his name is Dolphin.
Dolphin, yeah. Right? Okay, that's right. But I was
because this man in the Digimon universe is called Dolphin because he worked in the lore, as said by the writer of Tamers. Mm-hmm. This man worked on a scientific project that is a real project in the real world, where humans tried to communicate with dolphins.
That's awesome.
I think
he invented Dolphin Emulator.
No, it's a freaky test. Like,
is it like maybe not super?
It's not ethical, really.
Yeah.
And then they flooded a house so the dolphin could like live in the house with them.
What?
And then like there's like some implications. It's like some weird stuff happened with some dolphins and some people, but.
Okay.
It's a weird project, and it's like it is extremely. It's like kind of cool. That is lore, like background stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of giving Jumanji. Like, they flooded the house.
Yeah.
They flooded my basement.
I mean,
like
Mr. Wong just flood my basement.
Just
smash.
Yeah, yeah. Just build a pool. Like, what are we doing?
I think it's like they like built a pool into like the house, but like the house is like a part like. Oh, it's like there's a couch in the living room, but also like it's an elevated couch because it's like in water.
Yeah, no, can I tell you what I was picturing when you told me this just now? Like a flooded first floor with like a couch, and the dolphin is like sitting on the couch holding the remote, wearing like a fedora and having like a cigar.
It's like the couch from The Simpsons, except everybody's a dolphin.
Yeah, and he's in there. He's like watching TV, but the TV is like other dolphins. It's like Dolphin NFL, or like Dolphin
Miami Dolphins.
Like Miami Dolphins. Yes. Wait, oh my god, I didn't even think of that. Well, no, they're called the Miami Humans, but they're not all dolphins.
Oh my god, we do have fun. I have some hype moments. Do you have any more?
No, go for it.
I thought Horn of Desolation was a really cool attack.
Mm-hmm.
It's my hype moment.
Mm-hmm.
I thought them using Kazu's homemade blue card was like a good hype moment. It like,
Yeah.
it was the first time it kind of made, well, since there's been a couple times that they've made Kazu feel like part of the team.
Mm-hmm.
But also having him, Kenta, and Jerry there, like, in the heat of the battle, like, also kind of made them feel like part of the team.
Yeah.
And then when War Growlmon is defeating Indramon, he, like, grabs onto Indramon and then, like, uses his, like, rocket propulsion to, like, push Indramon forward. And he was like, here's a message for your sovereign. Like,
Yeah,
it
was cool.
Yeah.
War Growlmon in general was, like, cool, I think. He's a cool guy.
I do like that they have a recurring bit with the, like, human partner, like, the main human partner Digimon of being, like, a cyborg dinosaur at, like, their ultimate stage.
Yeah.
Who is your giant sleigh?
Mr. Wong.
Mr. Wong, okay.
Yeah. Giant smash.
I think that my giant sleigh was Kalumon.
Okay. I can be down for that.
Yeah, Kalumon comes in when all hope looks lost, and when they use the blue card, and Kalumon's forehead glows, and then we get to Digivolve. I think also Kazu was a nominee.
Yeah.
Who's your flop?
Okay, so I have, like, a flop, like, character, and then a flop, like,
Situation.
element of the episode.
Okay.
Flop character was that damn lighter again. It gets even more screen time in this episode. There's, like, at one point, like, a freeze frame close-up of the lighter.
Uh-huh.
Where, like, they do that thing where, like, they freeze on a scenery where no characters are shown, so they can just do a dialogue for however long.
Uh-huh.
And they do that, and it's on the lighter, and I don't like it. It's just, I'm done with it. My flop for, like, the structure of this episode, there were at least 10 Digivolution / modifier sequences.
Yeah, I knew you were not going to like that.
Because the core 3, like, all Digivolve once, and then each try 2 different modifiers, and then there is the blue card that turns him into War Growlmon. So, and I think there might have been more, like, there might have been an extra...
There's a lot of card slashing in this episode.
Yeah, and, like, the structure, this is kind of what I was talking about earlier. Like, last episode was a little bit guilty of it, but this one especially. This one's, like, because last one was a to be continued with the Indramon battle still. This episode is literally them fighting Indramon, cut to, like, the Mr. Wong stuff, cut back to them fighting, cut to the Mr. Wong stuff. And when it cuts to them fighting, it'll be, like, one attack, card sequence. One attack, card sequence. And it's, like, it falls into such a, like, it's simultaneously, like, a Cocomelon thing of, like, we have to have flashy thing happen and change, like, every 4 seconds.
I don't know.
And, like, epic
if
battle.
It is that, or if it's, like, their lack of budget.
Yeah,
because, like, it's interesting to see, because, like, right now, like, I caught up on the English dub of Beat Break this week, and Beat Break doesn't really have a gimmick like the card slashing, but, like, the animation has come so far, their budget has come so high that, like, the fights are more smooth and feel more like other, like, shoujo battle anime, like a My Hero Academia or Demon Slayer, like...
Yeah.
So I think purely, like, at this point in time, Digimon didn't have a huge budget. And I think from Bandai was, like, it was to sell toys. Like, so I think that, like, the repeating thing is less of, like, we have to hold attention. Because I think more of that stuff, like, we have to hold people's attention is we have to repeat what is happening over and over again because people are on their phones. Which, like, in this... case, you were on your phone, but that's because you were taking notes. Yeah,
and it was also like, this was also made like pre-universal cell phone access. But I also felt like, it's clearly supposed I think that is the reason why they did it. But it's supposed to have the effect of like high octane battle with like lots of things happening, and because it's like so rhythmically symmetrical. Like, it's just like, this happens. It's like, hits such a, like, groove that it becomes sleepy. It becomes, like monotonous.
Yeah, we did also watch this, like, after eating dinner, and, like, it's been a lot of days.
Yeah, but
I'm defending my people. But
it wasn't a bad episode, but it was, like, the Mr. Wong stuff I really liked, like, the them recruiting the original monster makers is really interesting to me. It's like actually very clever.
Where like I am almost more intrigued by what's happening with the adults.
Yeah.
Like we thought the bit about Riley and Mr. Wong. But I still love the kids, so.
Yeah, the whole episode was a battle against an enemy that we had already, like, started fighting last episode.
Yeah.
Like, that just doesn't, it doesn't, I wasn't sold on that. And then the episode ends, like, the second they beat him.
Yeah.
Like, there isn't, like, a little epilogue of, like, wow, this is what today really, like, taught us or whatever, which, like, at least that would have, like, given me something. This was, like, just, like, was this, like, the fifth member of the Sovereign we fought? Something like that?
I think we might be at 5 or 6.
Yeah, so, because we fought the chicken guy.
Latava!
Yeah.
He who drinks of the life of man and looks like a right big chicken?
There was the guy who sucked up all the, like, the electronics.
That was he who drinks of the life of man.
No, but there was another one who, like, he went to, like, the CD store.
That was Vajramon and Pajiramon.
Yeah.
They came together.
Right. So, like, and I get that they have to get through...
And the tiger.
And I get... Oh, right, the tiger. And I get they have to, like, get through a certain... Like, get through them all because it's, like, Zodiac or whatever.
Yeah.
But it is, like... I don't know. It wasn't my favorite. It was, like, nothing new was happening with the battle. And it took the whole episode for them to finish the battle.
No.
So.
My flop was Yamaki.
Yep, okay.
And then I called him a bootlicker.
Yep, okay.
What's your best line?
I apologize. I don't remember the exact words, but Jerry, like, crying and being like, I wish there was a way for me to help if only I was a Digi-Destined.
A teamer,
yeah. Sorry, I'm still behind on the vernacular change.
I
this
think
is like when they changed all the wording of Catholic Mass. Second Catholic drop of the episode. Look at me go.
You're like Christianmon, Digivolve to Catholicism, Catholicmon.
Oh my god! You know what they say? Every Catholic knows he could have been the Pope.
Let's have a conclave. I did like the here's a message for your sovereign, but I also wrote Kazu said, "Hey Chumley, I'm not holding your hand because I like you."
Ya. That was a good one. I forgot that was a really funny one.
Which I was like, oh, Kazu, you're so gay. You're gonna figure that out in a few years.
Yeah,
you'll be free.
You and Kenta.
Yes, I'd read it. I'd read the like futurist fanfic.
It's like heated rivalry.
But with Digimon cards?
Yeah, because their rivalry is about the Digimon battles.
I'm actually so into that.
Yeah. They're aged up, obviously.
All the things she said. It's like all
the I can't modify our cards, it's too many syllables, but you get the joke.
All the cards they slashed. All the cards they slashed.
All the Digi eggs running through my head.
Oh, there was big Digimon news today that were wrapped on like the episode coverage. Did you have anything left to say?
Just like that overall, the Taomon episode was my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Then the Itmon-centric one, and then this last one was my least favorite.
Okay.
And I would say the first episode was fantastic. The second episode was great. The third one was okay.
The third one definitely feels like it is leading the story, and like we'll have payoff later. Like I know that it will, but
that's what's confusing with the third episode is half of it is like very story driven with the Mr. Wong stuff, and half of it is like not like useless battle, but like formulaic battle.
I think they have to like it has to be that way because the kids have to be doing something. Yeah, and like the kids are progressing the story on the battlefront, where the adults are progressing the story like in the office.
Yeah, and again, it's also like the once a week format versus like us watching it on a DVD like in a row.
Yeah.
Kids don't want to go 2-3 weeks without seeing a battle.
Yeah.
And I get that.
So, some big Digimon news that happened. I probably should have covered this at the beginning of the episode, but hey.
They confirmed Agumon's gay?
Does Agumon is gay?
The rumor come out.
The rumor do come out. Well, this week, Friday, Time Changer comes to Switch 2.
Yep.
They've announced some new Digimon for a VPAT that look pretty cool. I might maybe get a VPAT for the first time.
Okay.
And Digimon Up, the new mobile game, comes out next week.
I haven't even heard of this. What is it? Like, what type of the...
It's a mobile game.
It's like battling?
It's like battling.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not like Pokemon Cafe Mix or whatever, where it's like a random game with Digimon, like,
no,
branding.
I wish it was.
Diner Dash, but Digimon.
Yeah.
Wait, and they're all the little waiters. And the customers! Oh my god, yes.
I would love that.
Because you already have... Ebby Burgermon could be the chef.
Yeah, we need more food-based Digimon.
Yeah.
So I already have Digimon up, pre-downloaded from the App Store.
Okay. I know you could do that with apps.
Well, I, ordered it, I guess. I guess it's gonna, download when it's ready.
Okay.
So, better space for it on my friggin' phone.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited. So that comes out. I will be attending Digi-Con August 1st in Burlington, Massachusetts.
Yes, you will. That's going to be so fun.
I'm going to try to have, business cards.
Mm-hmm.
So if you...
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I'm grinning. You guys can't see, but that's exciting.
Will you help me make business cards?
Yeah, normally you go on a website and you have to order them from, a cardstock
Yeah, we'll talk
place.
about this.
Yeah. I can ask work where we got ours.
Or I'll just, make them. I don't know, buy, some index cards.
Oh, you
and write, 2 gays pod on them.
Oh my god, that would be silly. What if we should get stickers? Maybe that would be better than business cards.
We'll see. No, I feel like it's going to take me longer to get stickers, but...
Yeah, we'll look into some options.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, unfortunately, I will not be there. I already had a trip planned for that week.
I will be there.
So going to Lollapalooza. Say hi.
If you're, I will be people probably know what I look like. I'm not sure if I'm going to be cosplaying. It's a 1-day event.
Yeah.
So.
And it's going to be kind of a far drive.
Yeah. So we'll see.
But you're going with a friend of the pod, Derek.
Yes. I'm going with a friend who's also a Digimon super fan. So.
Mm-hmm.
Derek, who I do think sometimes listens to our podcast. So hey,
Derek.
Hey, Derek.
You're also going to another...
Oh, I'll be at Connecticut in Connecticut. Home of the pod.
Yep.
From July 16th.
I think it's the 17th to the 19th.
I think it's on the 16th to the 19th.
But because I always forget Thursday counts.
Badge pickup day.
Yeah, because the 19th is definitely that Sunday. So
yeah. So if you see, I'll be there as Appa from Avatar: The Last Airbender. If you see me.
Yes.
No Digimon this year, but
no. Well, then you have another cosplay that you're doing too, right?
Yeah. Well, the people will know.
Okay.
You can follow us on Instagram at 2gayspod.
Mm-hmm. TWO.
GAYS. POD as in Digimon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still on Twitter. I'm also on 2gayspod is also on Threads.
Mm-hmm. We don't have merch.
Not yet.
Not yet.
You can also email us your thoughts, opinions, feelings, questions, and compliments at 2gayspod@gmail.com.
Mm-hmm.
And party. Happy
July.
Love Island.
They're not happy on that island.
We came here for love. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Digi-modify!
Matrix Digivolution.